Welcome to our channel, Elevate English. Today, we have a special story. It is a story about success. It is a story about a woman who had nothing. She was born into poverty. She faced many challenges. She faced many obstacles. She faced many people who told her she would never succeed. But she never gave up. She kept believing. She kept working. She kept fighting. And in the end, she became one of the most successful and influential people in the world. This is the story of Oprah Winfrey, the woman who went from poverty to becoming a media queen. Let me tell you the story. Oprah Winfrey was born in 1954. She was born in a small town in Mississippi. The town was called Kosciuszko. It was a very poor town. It was a very poor area. Her family was very poor. They did not have much money. They did not have much food. They did not have much of anything. Life was very hard. Oprah's mother was a young woman. Her name was Vernita. She was only 18 years old when Oprah was born. She was unmarried. She was a single mother. She did not have a job. She did not have a home. She did not have any support. She had to work hard just to survive. She had to leave Oprah with her grandmother. Oprah's grandmother was a kind woman. Her name was Hattie Mae. She was a strict woman. She believed in discipline. She believed in hard work. She believed in education. She taught Oprah to read when she was very young. She taught her to love books. She taught her to love learning. She taught her to dream big. Oprah lived with her grandmother for many years. She had a simple life. She wore simple clothes. She ate simple food. She had simple toys. But she was happy. She was happy to be with her grandmother. She was happy to learn new things. She was happy to read books. But then, Oprah had to move. She moved to live with her mother. Her mother had moved to a city. It was a big city. It was called Milwaukee. It was a city in the north. It was very different from the small town in Mississippi. It was bigger. It was busier. It was more crowded. It was more dangerous. Oprah did not like living with her mother. Her mother was often away. She was working. She was trying to make a living. She did not have time to take care of Oprah. Oprah was lonely. She was sad. She did not have any friends. She did not have any support. Life was very difficult for Oprah. She faced many challenges. She faced many hardships. She was poor. She was alone. She was scared. She did not know what the future held. She did not know if she would ever escape poverty. She did not know if she would ever achieve her dreams. But Oprah had a dream. She had a big dream. She wanted to become a speaker. She wanted to become a communicator. She wanted to become a television personality. She loved talking to people. She loved telling stories. She loved making people feel good. She was a natural communicator. She was a natural storyteller. She had a gift. She started speaking at a young age. She gave speeches at her church. She gave speeches at her school. She was very good. She was very confident. She was very persuasive. People listened to her. People respected her. People admired her. She had a special talent. She had a special gift. Oprah's big break came when she was 17 years old. She won a beauty pageant. The pageant was called Miss Black Tennessee. It was a big competition. There were many contestants. But Oprah won. She was crowned the winner. She was very happy. She was very proud. She had achieved something important. She received a prize for winning the pageant. She received a scholarship. The scholarship was to study at a university. It was a prestigious university. It was called Tennessee State University. It was a historically black university. It was a very good school. Oprah was excited. She was grateful. She had a chance to get an education. She had a chance to build a better future. Oprah went to university. She studied hard. She worked hard. She was a good student. She was a dedicated student. She was a passionate student. She studied communication. She studied speech. She studied theater. She was preparing for her career. She was preparing for her future. During her time at university, she got a job. She got a job at a local radio station. It was a small station. It was not very famous, but it was a start. It was an opportunity. She worked as a newsreader. She read the news on the radio. She was very good. Her voice was clear. Her voice was confident. She had a natural talent for broadcasting. She then got a job at a local television station. It was a small station. It was called WTVF. It was in Nashville, Tennessee. She worked as a news anchor. She reported the news. She interviewed people. She was very good. She was very professional. She was very dedicated. She loved her job. But Oprah had bigger dreams. She wanted to do more. She wanted to reach more people. She wanted to make a bigger impact. She wanted to host her own show. She wanted to connect with people on a deeper level. She moved to Baltimore, Maryland. She got a job at a television station there. She worked as a co-anchor. She worked on a show called People Are Talking. It was a talk show. It was a local show. It was not very famous, but it was a great opportunity. Oprah loved the show. She loved talking to people. She loved hearing their stories. She loved helping them. She was a natural host. She did very well on the show. She was very popular. People loved her. They loved her warmth. They loved her honesty. They loved her empathy. They loved her ability to connect with them. She made them feel seen. She made them feel heard. She made them feel understood. Oprah became famous in Baltimore. She became a local celebrity. She was invited to many events. She was interviewed by many people. She was praised for her work. She was praised for her talent. She was praised for her dedication. She was happy. She was proud. She was grateful. But Oprah had even bigger dreams. She wanted to go to Chicago. Chicago was a big city. It was a major media market. It was the place to be for television. It was the place to be for talk shows. She wanted to go there. She wanted to succeed there. She got a job in Chicago. She started hosting a show called AM Chicago. It was a morning talk show. It was a local show, but it was very popular. Oprah brought her special touch to the show. She brought her warmth. She brought her empathy. She brought her honesty. She brought her ability to connect with people. The show became a huge success. It became the most popular show in Chicago. It beat all the other talk shows. It had the highest ratings. People loved Oprah. They loved her style. They loved her personality. They loved her approach. She was different from other talk show hosts. She was real. She was authentic. She was genuine. The show was renamed. It was called The Oprah Winfrey Show. It was a national show. It was broadcast across the country. Millions of people watched it. Millions of people loved it. It became the most popular talk show in America. It became the most popular talk show in the world. Oprah became famous. She became a household name. She became a media icon. She became one of the most powerful women in the world. She was rich. She was successful. She was admired. She was respected. Oprah used her platform to help people. She talked about important issues. She talked about education. She talked about health. She talked about relationships. She talked about money. She talked about mental health. She talked about everything. She was not afraid to discuss difficult topics. She was not afraid to share her own struggles. She was open. She was honest. She was vulnerable. She also gave back. She gave to charities. She gave to schools. She gave to hospitals. She gave to communities. She helped many people. She changed many lives. She made the world a better place. She built a school in Africa. She built a school in South Africa. It was called the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls. It educated young girls. It gave them a chance. It gave them a future. She created her own production company. It was called Harpo Productions. Harpo is Oprah spelled backwards. It was a very successful company. It produced many television shows. It produced many movies. It produced many projects. Oprah was not just a host. She was a businesswoman. She was a producer. She was an entrepreneur. She built an empire. She started a magazine. It was called the Oprah magazine. It was a very successful magazine. It sold millions of copies. It covered many topics. It covered health. It covered relationships. It covered personal development. It covered everything. Oprah was the face of the magazine. She was the voice of the magazine. She was the inspiration of the magazine. She started a television network. It was called OWN. It stood for Oprah Winfrey Network. It was a cable network. It broadcast many shows. It broadcast many programs. It was focused on inspiration. It was focused on personal development. It was focused on positivity. Oprah was the leader of the network. She was the visionary of the network. She was the heart of the network. Oprah's success is incredible. It is amazing. It is inspiring. She went from poverty to becoming a billionaire. She went from being a poor girl in Mississippi to being one of the most powerful people in the world. She achieved the American dream. She achieved global success. But Oprah never forgot her roots. She never forgot where she came from. She never forgot her grandmother. She never forgot her mother. She never forgot her struggles. She never forgot her journey. She remained humble. She remained grateful. She remained kind. She remained generous. She often said, "Be thankful for what you have. You'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never, ever have enough." This is a very important lesson. It is a lesson about gratitude. It is a lesson about positivity. It is a lesson about perspective. She also said, "The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams." This is a very important lesson. It is a lesson about dreams. It is a lesson about courage. It is a lesson about believing in yourself. She also said, "You become what you believe." This is a very important lesson. It is a lesson about mindset. It is a lesson about belief. It is a lesson about self-confidence. Oprah's story teaches us many lessons. It teaches us that we can overcome any obstacle, no matter where we come from, no matter what our circumstances are. We can achieve anything. We can be anything. We just need to believe in ourselves. We just need to work hard. We just need to never give up. It teaches us that our past does not define us. Oprah was born into poverty. She faced many challenges. She faced many hardships. She faced many obstacles. But she did not let her past define her. She defined herself. She defined her future. She defined her destiny. It teaches us that we should use our voice. Oprah used her voice to help people. She used her voice to inspire people. She used her voice to educate people. She used her voice to empower people. She made a difference. She changed the world. We can all use our voice. We can all make a difference. We can all change the world. It teaches us that we should be authentic. Oprah was authentic. She was real. She was honest. She was vulnerable. She shared her struggles. She shared her pain. She shared her joy. She was not afraid to be herself. This is why people loved her. This is why people trusted her. This is why people admired her. It teaches us that we should help others. Oprah helped many people. She gave money. She gave time. She gave attention. She gave support. She made a difference in the lives of others. Helping others is one of the most important things we can do. It gives us purpose. It gives us meaning. It makes the world a better place. Oprah's story is a story of hope. It is a story of determination. It is a story of success against all odds. It reminds us that anything is possible. It reminds us that dreams can come true. It reminds us that we should never stop believing. Thank you for listening to Success Path on our channel, Elevate English. We hope this story inspired you. We hope it gave you strength. We hope it reminded you that you can achieve anything, no matter where you come from, no matter how many obstacles you face. You can do it, just like Oprah. Remember, success is not about where you start. It is about where you finish. Oprah started with nothing. She finished with everything. She achieved her dreams. She changed the world. You can do the same. You can achieve your dreams. You can change your world. See you in the next story. Goodbye, and good luck. And remember, you become what you believe. So believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your future.